Hi guys, welcome back. So
His time with the Aesir wasn't pleasant.
we're teaming up with Freya again to. Well, we actually don't need to rescue.
Still got to find her
We've
brother.
got to rescue her
haven't
brother. Yeah. So Atreus is at the moment over there with Pig Boy.
we? Just say his people.
Ball Boy.
The wolves gave us a scepter. They will answer, should we call on them.
Good. There's a shortcut to Njord's
We've
temple
been
we
on
can
that.
use in
Yeah.
daylight.
The Einherjar are holding Freyr in your father's own temple.
It's been empty for as long as I can remember. There's a celestial altar across the river. According to Bigvir, the altars were once used to signal the wolves, and now we have just the scepter to do it.
So if you obviously remember, we just teamed up back with Freya
When we
again.
reach the temple, I'll fire off the beacon.
Wait,
A signal
we can
for
get this.
Bela and Birgir to set off their distraction.
We couldn't get this last time.
Hive.
Nice to not be on the receiving end of it for once.
With their
that the way
attention
you're
drawn
supposed to do it?
elsewhere, you and I can assault the main force from behind.
While Atreus and
Runic
Odysseus
damage
slip in to
increase.
rescue your brother in the confusion.
Yes.
Perhaps that's why it's
Once
opened
we
up
see
again.
their
then.
beacon, we'll regroup by the river and escape on Freyr's boat.
Is this supposed to be a new area then?
I think so, because that was blocked off before, wasn't it?
What is that?
Whoa!
Is it?
Good, that's the way.
There's a wisp thing.
Oh,
They didn't do that before.
hey! You didn't hit that one, dearie.
The alpha.
Hey! What?
This just multiplied it with 2.
Ow!
It's green.
What?
She's heading straight that way.
So is this...
Is it?
Well, that's heading towards the main quest.
Freyr's being held in a prison to the north. Follow Freyr, brother.
Is she standing there?
Oh, so we can't do any extra bits.
Dang it. We must be able to explore a little bit after we free her brother then. I still can't get over the fact that they're both pretty much the same. One of those jokers.
The alpha.
Oh, Wraith or something.
You won't be doing that.
Oh yeah, you're not exactly doing a lot, are you?
I don't know. Oh god. If her arrows actually did very much, because when you do the challenge, the area on Muspelheim, you come across one of them and her arrows didn't really do very much. In fact, they bounced off. That might be just a convenient, tougher version of one of them though, because that was a bit easier actually.
Yeah, up there.
The alpha.
Bounced off.
Yeah. We gotta get. Oh. Stop throwing stuff.
There'll be a little chicken and just stay up there, eh?
Over! Left flank!
Oh, that's what you wanted.
Ah!
Slam your axe into the ground.
Hey!
Oh god, good.
You could do that. That might hit him a bit.
Limb from limb.
And as you're supposed to standing there, like good
Turned
little
around.
puppies.
From above! Fight on!
Oh, where? Oh, there.
Oh, that's a new one. I haven't even tried that. Hey! Supposed to be a bit quicker.
We're both in stun.
Yeah, but it takes so long.
I've always got to do the same thing.
Fast enemy!
Oh no. Someone to your left.
Enemies to your left.
Above.
Well, finish him off up there. Then.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
The Alpha.
I thought he said that was the last enemy.
Yeah. Until
That's
more
what
comes.
confused me.
Someone up above still, wasn't there? Oh. Yeah, someone go here.
Bifrost, above you.
On the head. What are you doing?
I don't know. I can't get it.
Oh, you could just...
They've rallied more soldiers since our last visit.
Our disadvantages are many.
Of course, there's one of them.
Blue.
But I know we had a bit more of quite an interesting episode actually last time, didn't we? Because we actually returned the moon back
To the
for
wolves.
the two wolves to continue.
Chasing it, basically. Chasing some
Yeah,
of the
so
moon.
it turns because obviously they're the reason why night goes to day and day goes to night, and Heimdall interfered with that.
Nicked
He
the moon
stole
while
the moon,
you
actually,
while you're
didn't he?
playing as
Atreus.
Atreus, were you? Oh, I can hear one of those.
He's all the way over there though. Can I get?
Must stop that Nokin from singing.
Where are ya?
Just run back there.
Where is he?
Celestial altars? Has he gone down there? Yeah. Oh, what? You move.
He's dead now.
There's another one. Yeah.
Oh.
Go, really?
Where is he? He's
Go
up
and
there.
follow
But...
the green stuff up. Somewhere up there.
Ow, how,
Where did she get
how.
Get
is
the
he?
one that's not moving. Is he behind that blue stuff?
Hang on, let me get up here a moment and have a
You
good...
have to burn that. It's coming from in there. That's burnable, right? Right.
I should
Cheeky
get him
little
out.
so and so.
Has it killed him?
Did it? Did it?
Wait, he's a bit quieter.
I don't kill him.
If you use my blades with it.
Where's the other one then? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
did
thought
she
there was
just-
two.
Oh,
Over
he's
there.
literally right there. Where's he standing? That's a bit weird. He was just standing there. You can finish him off.
Yeah, to
Why
actually
not?
do something.
That was strange. That was something new.
That said that there was a celestial altar you found up there.
That said it added to the map, didn't it? Well, I didn't want that. I wanted to climb up the wall. Thank you very much.
That?
Was this for
What did you do?
Freya to?
Try dragging the scepter across the bell a few times.
Oh,
That's a scepter.
oh, it makes a sound. It's like one of the.
That's making it night
We're making good time.
to day.
Yeah, because they, the Lords actually gave us that gift to be able to switch. Because we came across that before, didn't we? And we
Yeah.
couldn't do anything. So yeah, that's what that is actually then. So that actually enabled us to continue up here then. So obviously those vines come out at night.
Our actions in this realm follow the prophecy of the giants. Atreus believes Ragnarok is inevitable.
The Norns were quite clear on the nature of prophecy. They told us the sum of our choices were predictable. But we have changed, haven't we?
Perhaps.
bear
Can
tackle.
I throw him off the edge?
Oh, how do you fall backwards when you're... Now he is.
Hey.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
A bit far away. Stand there for
Hey! Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that, but there we go. He's doing it anyway. But it's keeping him jumping up. Yeah.
The Norn said you'd kill Heimdall,
And I had
but
a
you
stump
chose
there.
not to walk that path. Back when we first met, I doubt you'd have done the same.
And you? Do you still seek Ragnarok?
Odin has much to answer for. If Groa's prophecy is correct, perhaps my realm can finally know peace. Perhaps I can know peace.
Forgive me for being a head on a belt, but haven't we all just established how prophecy is pure havers?
Gods, Mimir.
What?
The most annoying man alive.
Say all gods are annoying? Or...
Well, certainly Heimdall is. I mean, how is he even alive?
I suppose you got to use her arrows, maybe?
Yeah. But what was the other way then? Nearly got me. Yeah, what was the other way then?
Why don't you look first?
More up ahead.
Assuming that's where
Do
you...
I go and check now that I've just passed? I don't want to be leaving
Tap,
anything
tap.
behind. You know, the way Heimdall acts, you'd think a lot more gods would actually, especially Aesir, would want to beat him up. I'm just going to say, because he's quite annoying. Is that? Oh, really? Dang it. I've just came back to somewhere I've already been. Ah. How annoying is that? That led to somewhere. Well, that's just to a chest, and so that I do have to come through here then.
Because you've been to so many places, you forget where you've been.
On your mark.
Oh gosh, there's one right there.
Oh, just sort of randomly standing places. Oops. You can have some spiky bits up your bum.
She could just distract you a moment. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, Claire. That was handy, actually. Hey!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
All covered in it.
Have some of this.
Only one getting it though, isn't it?
I don't know. But that's not hitting him.
No, you need your blades for them ones. They're just wasting it.
So he's down. Oh,
You're just scrolling about.
seriously? Stay away from me, dear. Oh! Fatal failure.
The other one's just jumped in now.
Yeah. Where's he gone?
Whoa.
Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Stay away.
That one just slammed into it.
Oh, or was it just the same one that's his shield just came back? was a bit close.
Just an area you couldn't get to. I thought you would have been able.
Probably just going to be some money, isn't it? Yeah,
Which you're not
silver.
exactly desperate for.
Because I got rich very, very quick. We're literally retracing some of the steps anyway, from where I've already been. Just opening up shortcuts, basically.
Really?
I think the Aina, they must have been placing them about, because obviously they moved in.
Just one of those little tree mushroom things.
Oh yeah.
Random chicken.
Careful, that's the Alpha. Tough fight.
Alpha.
Is that a wolver?
That's alpha.
My really strong attack. Ooh, should we take him on?
Oh, black.
Just do a lot of these.
The Alpha.
Stabby.
Can you see all
blow
this?
them up, can you? Can you blow them up with your spear? Oh, the mini. Not listening.
Blows what up? Because I'm too
He's
busy.
got the spears in him, you can still blow them up. Explode them.
He's a bit busy himself. That didn't do anything.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
It took quite a big chunk out. Because you had the
wait,
ones on the
what are you
ground.
doing standing there? Do something. Have some of this. You see, this attack is very, very useful.
What keeps them off you? Because you can't get to it. You can keep those extremely long claws to yourself.
Exactly. Just charge my shield up a bit. Oh, yes. Just finish him off, come on. I didn't actually take a... Oh, I did take a hit. I thought I was going to say. I thought I managed to actually not do...
Amulet
amulet charge.
Another one? Spartan Maid. Another one.
Unique
No.
resources. A drop
Cup
of blood
contain-
from a great sacrifice. Find the scent of the blood irresistible.
This way.
Why are there so many cute little things about? I can't help myself but stare at them. They're like little baby Groots.
Oh,
Oh, we've been here before, you see. There's that poor
That's
thing we
where-
chopped its
So
head
this
off.
is where she...
Alas, poor Neathhold.
Broke her
It was
this
in our way.
spell,
I
wasn't
don't
it?
doubt it. Curious though, what was she doing here?
Odin used roots of the World Tree as part of his spell that kept me from leaving Midgard. Neathhold protects the tree's roots, wherever they are,
Ah, I see. Odin used her.
and she unwittingly paid the price.
Classic Odin.
But then that allowed her babies to roam around unchecked. That's why I've had to find some of them.
Still got one or two to find.
Yeah, so obviously on the who's all this stuff though?
Maybe your spear can get us across.
Hang on a minute, I was just looking about, Mrs.
You got to get
gosh,
to a
damn.
certain angle.
That's good enough. Oh, we're nearing it. 80 meters away. So is this somewhere I haven't actually been before? Because I don't think we didn't almost like travel for
Well, you couldn't have because you had to use a spear. So
exactly. So
Just Make extra noise once the assault begins. If we distract them long enough, Hildisfani and Atreus will have more than enough time to get in and out undetected.
I am not worried for Atreus. He is ready to fight on his own.
He's done so several times anyway, so... I know that also.
This is it.
Right. So nighttime, I presume, removes those barriers, hence why I've got to do something with an altar somewhere.
There's an altar behind these vines.
Burn.
Of course, I've got to use that to do this.
I don't understand why you need to do it.
I don't
Call
know.
on Skoll, please. Are you ready?
I am. Are you?
I'm not leaving here without my brother.
Well, they made camp down there.
Yeah. So where is everybody? Ambush alert.
We're coming for you, Ingvi.
Who the first?
That's a firework.
Oh,
Attracted something a bit bigger.
oh, that's Heimdall.
What is your position? What idiots!
He must have been behind their kidnapping.
If it isn't Queen Mistletoe herself. Hilarious, by the way. Been a while.
Heimdall.
And you must be the little half-breed's father. Lucky day! You have a lot to answer for, Sunshine. You too, traitor.
Better a traitor than Odin's lapdog.
The burden is mine.
I can help.
I know. But you are needed elsewhere.
He's right, you know. Sizzles wasn't looking so hot last I saw.
Sizzles.
I know you
Dave's
don't
gonna
want
go.
this, but we know how this ends. See you soon.
Well, we both know that's not true. But don't worry, Frigg. I'll be coming for you and your brother as soon as I am finished here.
Oh, Cowie just saw him.
Oh gosh.
Slap that smile off his face.
What you got?
Great.
Oh.
Have some spears.
You can explode.
Yeah, I just realised that. Oops. Did that hurt? Have some of this. Oh, look at the damage it does.
What did Gulto forever do to you? Really?
You were on it, that's
The
what.
one who killed Baldur?
I think I'm going to need a very quick weapon. Oh. Ah, dang it. No, none of that blue stuff. Thank you very much.
So aggressive. So
Oh,
angry.
That's just.
you are not gouging me.
Bit of a chicken to be sitting on that animal to do your bidding, mate.
He's getting angry.
Not going to lie. I'm disappointed.
What? No way. Was that supposed to happen?
Having fun yet?
All you're going to do is
He's on.
sacrifice your mount, mate.
Oh well, you and me then. Oh. Oh, wait.
Oh, great.
You expected the stick to give you an advantage? Any day now.
This is you.
Uh-huh. You're just too cocky, mate.
Slam your shield into the ground. Will that even work?
Am I going to be actually able to do anything? Because you haven't got anything.
Brought down by an old geezer's cane. Ah,
That probably won't do anything. Can I miss all them?
Um, Yeah.
Well,
How about his foot?
I'm waiting.
Oh, you got him. One little one by his foot.
Wait.
I can feel your frustration.
Oh, really?
It's immensely satisfying.
The thing is that you need to always clear your mind of thoughts to be able to defeat him.
It would hurt if you could hit.
How did that not get him?
You had that spear built for a reason.
I've got to use a spear then.
Yeah.
No. 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 By the
He's
God.
probably the fastest fucking jogger.
Yeah. But I'm not
Well,
hit.
do you have to perhaps throw spears on the floor near him and then explode them? The only way you're gonna hit it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, not
Well,
there,
he's,
mate,
still,
but...
he's still getting.
Yeah. But he can't get in there and do anything, though.
He's just doing the same thing.
Hey, careful. These are new bracelets.
Depends on if you have to do it several times, I don't know.
You've got to pepper the ground with them. Ooh. Come on, into my mind. Oh.
No, you could have done it when he was actually near one.
Hey.
Hard to tell.
Oh. You had to, didn't you? Right, come on at me. Oh,
You,
I
you
did get
didn't
him.
wait for him to come to you.
Oh, he's annoying. He's like a flea. Oh,
Yeah, get a bit heady.
the thing is, by the time you hit the button, he's moved. So, oh, well, you didn't see that.
Barbie got a bit of health out.
Actually hit me.
No.
Slow down.
Block or dodge attacks when time slows to create an opening to strike.
I don't remember the last time anyone.
Oh, I'm hit. Wait, ooh, hang on a minute. He's getting pished.
Slow down.
Oh. Oh.
Hi.
It's a dodge him.
When was the last
Yes, but I was doing an attack.
Come on, brother. You hit him once. Just gotta find the right opening.
Oh, no.
Wait, you've got to wait for him to do that slow thing.
slow it down?
Oh, I'm dodging.
He's open.
No.
Hang it.
Only open. Oh.
Ah.
You know, pain is not as bad as I remember. There we are.
Got a shield up now.
For a cup.
Oh. Hey.
So he's speeding.
He's gonna keep it. Oops.
Oh. Got some bruises yet?
Slow down.
You've got to do that when you're doing something. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in the
If
middle
I'm
of...
more surprised or pissed
Done it
off.
again.
Yeah.
He's open.
You think you can bring down Asgard? Really?
You talk too
Yeah, I
much.
think you like the sound of your voice a bit too much.
Hey.
Right, brother.
Oh. No. No. No.
Rage a bit. Huh? Cameron, you could do
You're so close that you don't even want to heal.
Down.
Oh. Oh, I'm nearly there.
Look, he's got a slither.
Like a sloppy cow.
Oh. Dang it.
Oh, he didn't even do
It'll
it.
be over soon.
Oh.
Look, that's all this is.
Uh-huh.
Getting a bit inflated. Oh.
Oops. Well, you kind of deserved it, mate. Not gonna lie.
All the cockiness.
Stab me with his other arm in a minute. turn your back on him. No. No.
Wait. What is going on in that empty little head? Oh, no. You are going to spare me out of pity!
Let it go, you may live.
Is this about the little runt? Oh, now I am definitely going to gut him.
Ouch.
This is your final warning.
Got your other limbs we
Don't
can
think a
go.
warning's going to cut it.
Yeah, I think you
You
need to.
think you get to just walk away?
Weird and annoying.
No. That is not how this works.
Psychotic.
Oh, what? And we got to do another fight of it.
Do not get to decide my fate! You are dead, sunshine.
Could have just stabbed him.
No. I needed to heal yourself. Oh!
That's hardly fair, you know.
Way over
Dang
your
it.
head!
Oh god. Got bombed.
Don't you know who
Doesn't
I
give me a
am?
chance to think it here.
I am the Watchman.
Things you don't get any help. Oh, there's a help behind you.
Of Ragnarok.
You don't get any chance to. Oh,
Oh,
Lights out.
I know. You don't get any
I
chance.
know, it's sort of literally on you. But
I was doing so well as well though in the first round. Oh my gosh.
how many flipping
How many
tears are
limbs does he
there?
want to lose? Right, so it's oh, I got full health. That's fine.
Cheating.
Slow down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was dodging it. Dang it. Oh,
Way over your head.
come on. Hey, I was dodging. What? I was
Don't
pressing
you
the
know
dodge.
who I am? I am the Watchman of the Aesir, the Herald of Ragnarok.
Why does it not follow him like it did before?
Enough.
Oh, you can't. If he's doing that, doing.
And beat his face into a pulp.
You've got something. You can blow them up when you need to. Oh.
Oh.
Only one of
Seriously?
us is walking away from this. And it
Oh my
sure
God.
as shit will not be you.
You've got to take your moments as well, haven't you? Literally as they come.
He also got a spear in him as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't know whether he wanted to drag him over the ones that are in the ground as well. He does that on purpose.
Yeah, I can't.
So you have to try and dodge the ball while he's coming at you.
Hey, I was dodging.
I am growing very sick of it.
Go speed up. Oh. He has to move out.
You've literally got no time.
Slow down.
Oh, I'm in the middle of dodging.
Somehow you managed to.
Oh, smooth. Oh. Right, I'm gonna heal. I've got to heal. I've got to heal.
Oh, he just dropped a health thing as well. He pooped it out.
Gosh.
Slow it down.
Oh, dodge.
Oh.
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 Say, Kratos, get moving. Oh,
You sound like a crazy one.
yeah, because he is. Oh. Come on. Is this going to be the last bit, or is it just be a
always
weedy
got
bit
a
of
tiny
health?
bit.
Of course.
Slow down.
Ah,
Oh, really?
no.
What? He's literally dead, or supposed to be. He's got nothing left.
This is a He's got dirt in my eye. Honestly.
I'm in mid now.
You've had your chance, dude.
Brother! This isn't who you want to be!
You've got gold teeth. You had fair warning, to be fair.
Thing is, it wasn't giving him much of a choice.
No. You knew he was going to go after Atreus, that's the thing. But you also know now that the prophecy is going to...
Into it.
He was just going to keep coming and coming now, that's the thing.
Ridiculous. That was just... I don't know if we are breaking fate, or fate's breaking us.
Let's just
I
jump
just
out.
sort of doubled. Come upwards. We certainly got that. Ah. Oh, I can't even stand on them. Hilt of... Ooh. Ofen. What's that supposed to mean? Cool down 202 seconds. Realm shift. Is that the slowing
Distort space
down?
and time by creating... Yeah, that's what he basically did by slowing you down. God, 202 second cooldown.
Yeah, and that's got 93.
What's this for?
That's the
Spear, is it?
no, the axe. I think it's the axe that says hilt. Yeah, because for that one I've got the burst of rage that gives me some rage to fill up my bar. That takes a lot of cooldown though.
It doesn't say how long.
The realm shift is for.
No.
But do I give it a go? I can actually upgrade that. Does that actually make it last longer then?
It says upgrades increase the duration of the effect. But it could sort of bring down the cooldown as well.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, I had something come up for the armor bit. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's the amulet. Hang it. It's in there somewhere. But as I haven't actually got an empty slot yet. Well, we got rid of the most annoying Aesir there was. But
As long as you don't come
that
back
is
with it.
also bad news as
What's
well.
all this fire going on?
That
Who's
is probably
done all that?
Freya and...
No, I thought I saw that burning before.
Oh,
You
I
didn't
didn't really need
need
that.
I thought I saw that burning in the background before into Heimdall.
Unless it was Heimdall's doing then. Maybe.
Hey,
That was a trace.
help? At least the rescue's going well.
You swing across them. Led you there, so
Yeah, where am I supposed to go? Hello? Am I missing? Oh. Don't need any rage, do I? Yes, I do. Fill that up. Well, at least I only had one death, though. That was pretty good. As deaths
yeah.
seem to go. Oops. Did that hurt?
That's right. What are you doing on the ground? Are you supposed to help him? I think it came up with something when you were near him.
Oh.
Yeah, so guess what? We got hit by another ambush. We need to get him out of here.
I'll cover him, but we can't get through the door. We're trapped.
Oh, I need my blades out, don't I? Because... Now we can deal some damage.
Put some people up above as well.
Right. I'll take out the... Oh god, it's so dark. I can't see anything.
not even doing it.
Oh, it's... I'm quiet.
Another boulder there to what
I'll just use my favourite attack. Have that. Right, is there anybody else? I'll get this elf in. Where are you?
You've got to pretty much hold out until they figure out what to do.
This is the first time having everybody involved, right? Ooh. Ew. Literally got both Freya and Atreus.
And that other new... What's his face?
Really? Where have you just gone?
Jumping about like Kiki please.
Yeah.
Well, he's just standing in one spot. He's not bothering to move.
Whoa! Big guy!
Oh no. Have some of this. Oh, so Atreus is with me then, and not Freya. Nice and handy. Have some burnings.
Sure. Oh, still jumping in. I haven't figured out what they're doing yet.
Let's try some of this, look.
You can blow up your spears and... Go now. Oh, blow up your spears, he's standing in them.
Gosh.
Not sure, but
Oh, I've got another. You're gonna finish him.
figure something out. Nice work.
You just sort of slam the spear.
I thought there was still a spear in him at the time, but right.
I will carry him.
You what? No, I can make it.
You cannot.
Ow! 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 Easy.
To me! Follow!
Come on, gang. Let's go.
Got company back here.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
oh, is that hitting him?
Oh no. Archer's ahead. Seriously?
I can't do a damn thing. Or you could just do that. Hey, I did press it. I was just...
Hey, I'm Atreus. You okay?
Hi. No.
Just hold on.
Oh,
Oops.
I thought you would be a bit sicker than
Got
that.
close, right?
On your right.
She trying to kill us?
We're almost at the river. About to hurl.
Yeah, I thought you would. I'm about to hear
There's the boat.
Was there one?
Where's the boat?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's throw it in the river.
Oh, it's a flat
Hurry
pack.
now. That won't hold them for long.
Not an inflatable dinghy, is it?
Of course. He's off here. Freya's boat.
They will regroup. We should go.
That's what I call a sizable boat. Hope it's waterproof.
Well, it's floating.
He's got to tell him yet, hasn't he? Kill Heimdall. Who's steering the boat?
I'm assuming it's just magic. Speeding up a bit.
Okay.
Got a waterfall, I think.
Bad.
Yeah.
Hang on!
We're just gonna fly, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously.
You should have seen your faces. Relax.
It's flying. We're flying.
You've been in a flying ship before.
I knew it would do that.
We have guests!
Oh, it's not. Is that a wyvern?
Oh, there's another one!
I knew this was going too smoothly.
Little help?
They're too fast! Look out!
No? Who's that?
How big is his sword?
Where did he come from?
Loja frändur. Loja sjálfur sama. Jeg vet ein at aldri døyer. Dómur dagen
Birger! No! For Benaheim!
He impaled them both. I didn't even know where he came from. Was he already...
I know, he was like snuck on there, but. Just sacrifice himself there.
I thought it looked like he's perhaps jumped off from one of those wyverns.
Ooh, I can move my camera. Not very much though.
Damn it, Birger.
Come on. You really think that's the end of Birger?
You think he survived that?
He's down there picking the dirt out of his nails with the beast's feathers. You'll see. He has to be.
We're almost there, Yngvi.
Mind you, he looked like he could take a hit, so he could
I
survive.
don't have much of a choice at the moment.
Oh, they might have slowed his descent.
Lunda, we need cloth and boiling water. Red root and lamb's grass. I know. You think I never staunched a bleeder before? Oh, now don't you go worrying, boss. I didn't go through any of your stuff while you was off being tortured.
Damn it, Lunda! Easy.
Heck you sassing me for? I ain't the one who stuck you like a damn pig. No offense.
Freya, mind giving her a hand? Or just taking over entirely?
Hold still. She'll just get you stable so I can take you to Sindri's house. The rest of my herbs are there.
We'll protect the realm in your absence. The four of us.
Vanaheim's in good hands.
Party at Sindri's house, huh? Whoever that is.
Your boat.
Nope. Your boat. Go on, take it. Sail the skies. Sun yourself on its bow. You look like you could use it. Make a Vanir god proud.
You get a flat pack.
Gave you his boat?
Nice.
He left me no choice.
Because it was necessary, not because it was written.
Creatures of prophecy.
Prophecy holds that Galahorn is the herald of Ragnarok. Whatever it does.
I read about it in Odin's library. Supposedly it...
Hold it, Atreus. We will discuss in private.
Oh,
So is that he was carrying the horn that might start Ragnarok?
I'm sorry I interrupted the discussion. Just to see if I can upgrade anything. So I thought they might actually continue, but there's some new things to craft.
Weightless gold.
That's just
Look, chance to go out and blessing him.
but it takes quite a chunk out of strength though. But I've got something that's level 8 anyway. I don't know where the heck do you get gleaming crystal? I hadn't actually come across a gale flame for a while. I'm considering there's about 4 upgrades for that. I don't
Thing is,
think
you get them sort of things from like bosses, do you? Or do you get them from chests?
you get them anywhere. I mean, I haven't even got a frozen pavement. I mean, my axe is level 5. The blades are level 6. My drop near spear is level 5.
Need something special?
Why is that highlighting? Is there something? Is there like new tools? So you can buy these now
Why does it take so long for you to be able to buy them?
to unlock them. I don't know. See, I can't upgrade any of my gear yet because we need this purifying crystalline stuff, which I don't know where you get from. Annoying. I haven't got the 8th. Or was it?
The last piece.
Was it the 9th? Yeah, the last piece to actually. So
Ready when you are.
so nothing much useful there. We might as well just continue with our discussion that I interrupted by accident. What's the dog making that noise? I wonder what that was. What have I got? What?
What does that mean?
Pick
Help us sell
descent.
something. Could be important. Maybe we should follow her.
Suffice the poor thing and move.
Oh gosh, now it's a favour.
Well, it's obviously a favour that's going to lead to a main mission, I don't know.
Where's the dog gone?
Tracks.
Helkas.
He's rather quick. Rather podgy dog.
Where are you leading us, girl?
I got
to go in the boat.
Wait, what? She swam, did she?
Hmm.
What about the discussion we were?
So, what do you want to do now? We don't have to go straight home, do we?
I've got this selected, so I might as well do it.
Look! Tracks from the olfactorily
Whoa.
gifted hound. Seems we're on the right path.
We have tracks on the wall.
Hey, girl, we're here.
I'm
Guess we
literally,
should follow her.
I'm literally going the same place I
You
was
just came.
before. Like, literally backtracking. It takes tiny steps.
More paw prints.
Little slobber balls, quite the tracker.
Little. Oh. Hang on a minute.
He's trying to show you.
Stuck in a loop, but that's because we couldn't go this way before because it wouldn't let us, would it? So what's this way then?
Assuming you hadn't already been this way.
I don't know.
It's quite a bit bigger than you thought it was.
He's running off up there. I have no idea if we've been there before or not. That's the thing, you do forget which. He's gone up there. Is this. Have I been here?
I don't recognise it. thought it was just going to lead to a chest or something.
Yeah, I thought so, but it's a proper... We go in a further away from the favour side.
Well, these Atreus started running this way.
Okay. Is that it then?
Oh, it must be for something. What's he doing?
He's walking back. Is that it?
Well, it must have been for something. It can't just be that. You don't do anything with that.
It doesn't look like it does anything, no. Nope. I can't
Must
go
have been
any
a reason
further.
to drag you up this way. He's standing back there though.
There's literally nothing. Yeah, just to go back.
You led us this way. What are you doing, jail?
Okay. Nothing to see.
Well, it probably is, but we're just too blind to see it.
Unless that's supposed to be significant later on, but that's strange. Why would it? Well, that's what intrigued me, was the fact that it wouldn't let us go down there when we were with Freya. So you think, oh, there's something down there. But no. What's the point in having two different ways?
Your choices.
I just literally went the longest way. That's just weird. It just led to nothing.
Oh, I just shoot.
If I met someone I liked, how would I know if they, like me too?
Why are you so far away?
Someone?
No. I was just curious.
Huh?
Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Has he got his first crush? What have you got those arrows for? Oh. The blast hit that one as well. Even the paw prints
One of
glow.
Helga's tracks. I dare say she's got as skilled a nose for hunting as you, brother.
Hers is superior. The eyes can lie. The nose cannot.
Does that make you wish you could turn into an animal every once in a while?
No.
She's there. Wait,
And
come back.
there she goes.
How'd she jump back? Hey.
He's more
She's
sprightly
fit.
than you. Actually, squeeze under that. What did you jump over?
We're literally going through the same place. Does that mean we've got to...
Flipping enemies have come back.
Looks like we're on Helga's trail.
How do you get these enemies that just turn up when you've already breezed through it?
You get a random one like that. Ah, you didn't dodge that one, did you? You don't like that one, do you? Just two enemies, is that it? Oh, she went up that way. Does that mean there's probably more this... how can I... Right, hit you. Her paw prints... I don't know. They were like embedded.
It's gone over there. It's pointing to.
So, lad, is Thrude who you meant when you asked about liking?
Thrude? No. I mean, I wasn't asking about anyone specific.
Have I got to turn it into day?
Well, Skilder likes Thrude. But she's only interested in becoming a Valkyrie. She's focused.
That's
You know?
Oh, very well, lad. Very well. Just hope you know if you ever need to review anything we've discussed.
I know. It's good. I'm fine.
I don't know, he's got choices of 2 girls, isn't it? There's Angerboda, there's Swoop. Who does he have more of an interest in?
Probably Angerboda, if she's got the same. She likes animals. They both like animals. Same interest.
We're coming, Helga.
She had to go that way to get up there. What is she tracking though? See, those things sort of are there like that. It's like a giant horseshoe type thing. No, she...
The flare. That's gotta be Birger. She wants us to rescue
Oh.
him.
Oh, so he's alive.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, of course we've got to save him. Hop into the boat. Oh, apparently I completed that one then. It just goes...
Seems like a perfect opportunity to use Freyr's boat, eh?
What about the dog?
Yeah.
Just take in the scenery. The rolling clouds.
How does it say you completed it when you... Or was it completed
Birger
her
have
side
survived
of
a fall
following
like that?
Magic, perhaps.
Let's make sure to ask once we've extricated him from this situation.
You can't do very much though. I'm just staring into the
Should
clouds.
be easy to find Birger from up here.
Why did
How?
everyone
It's
sound so
a
scared
cloud.
of this place?
On that note,
Dragon? Oh.
Where's the boat? There?
Where's the choice?
Atreus!
I'm fine. You?
well, he seemed angry.
Oh, we
What do
see.
you suppose that means?
We are going the right way.
Where are we anyway?
Looks to be the ruins of a once thriving Vanir settlement.
What happened?
Don't rightly know.
More reason to find a way out.
It always seems to get attacked by something flying.
Yeah,
when
so
you're
it's either a dragon or it's wyverns flying in the sky. I'm just wondering what that's supposed to be. Is it just like a
Like
lantern
just-
or something?
Oh, guess
That's
what?
some little creature.
While Odin was giving me a tour, his ravens took us to Svartalfheim, and I saw Derlin again. He was actually trying to do his job. We pretended not to recognize each other. At least I think he was pretending. Point is, it looks like Odin didn't know anything about Derlin helping us find Tyr.
So where's this bit about helping?
Have I got to select? Who keeps shooting
That's
him?
him.
Birger's alive.
Not
Give
for
him a
long
signal.
if that dragon has its way.
Alerting everything else away.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A lightning bolt. Except it's frozen.
Like the one
Exactly the
Nathan
same.
might fight with Thor.
But why would there be one just like it here in Vanaheim?
Racket. It's over there, but have I got? But do I go over here? Oh God, I'm being caught up in.
It's a bit more open than you used to, right?
Yeah.
You've got another chest over there, I thought.
The dragon's back, and it's angry.
Oh, how flattering.
There was a chest. Oh,
Ah,
was there a chest in there?
yeah.
That's got some lines.
Is it going to be one of those things where we have to? God.
Following you now. Treasures! Alert them to your presence.
In the middle of a dragon attack, no less. Oh. Wait, what were you hitting?
Strike
Good.
and retreat tactics. Smart.
What's it? Huh? I thought you could just burn it.
It doesn't like us invading its
Yep.
territory.
Do you just keep hitting it? Let's just show this lot for the
Oh,
vine.
yeah. It was confusing for a little bit. Asgardian ingots. So how big is this place then?
No, it looked quite open. And you haven't got those wolf-like things there. You've got
Yeah.
a question mark up
I
there.
mean, there's something of. Oh god, it's
one
heading
of
towards
those
over there. So do I.
berserker.
And there's one of the.
Well, the actual
portals.
thing is behind you.
Yeah. So do I just focus on that? Do you think then? Might have to do a little bit of exploring by myself afterwards.
Oh, I gotta remember to ask Tyr about his travels to the lands beyond the seas.
You wish to travel the world.
I don't know. Maybe. See new
Right.
places. Find out more about myself.
Little cyclone. I just wanted to head towards this and see what they say about it. The dragon's right there.
How are we gonna get to Birger? No way across this canyon.
Let's look for another path then.
Can't get across anyway, so. Hey! Don't just disappear.
Is that a bit there? Blue and swirly.
Crystalline shark. That's supposed to mean something new. Have some of this. Here we go. A bit more tougher than usual. No, you don't like them, do you?
Up off the side. Bring that thing anyway.
Give it a good slapping.
That looked like some sort of rift or
Oh god, no, there's another favourite.
Over here!
something.
Speak.
The day this valley was destroyed, my spirit was torn, split in two. Part of me, it lies out there with my remains. Perhaps if this brooch was tall again, it would uncloud my mind. I could find peace.
What do you remember of the day you died?
Everything is hazy. I remember I was nervous. This brooch. I planned to propose to my beloved. Please, I beg you, restore me. Restore my memory. Then I can tell you all I know of that day.
Your remains. Where are they?
I was looking out upon the valley. Then the ground shook. I tried to dodge a pillar as it collapsed. I must not.
Still letting off fireworks.
This spectre may be able to tell us what happened in this valley, brother.
If the Leviathan froze that lightning, do you think Mother was, you know, here?
It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here.
True, but that frozen bolt tells an unfinished story. If we want to know what really happened here, we need to know what that spirit remembers.
I'm going the right
Then we
way.
go.
Well, that's heading.
It's like to the right, but you've got
What
to
sort
find
of
a way across the
Point. Yeah.
Is that why? Because there's like no way across. I presume I have to come this way. Which of course is
I don't
going the
understand.
longest.
Daniel
way.
used to live here? It's just a crater.
It wasn't a crater when they lived here, lad. Something happened to it.
What? Like an explosion? It'd have to be huge.
There's something there. Oh,
Hang on, we always got to go the long way to get there.
yeah. Just heard something. What was it? Oh god, it's a wyvern. Oh,
Oh no.
is this another
Something is
favour?
wrong with this kill. Dragons do not leave marks like these.
We've seen those marks before in the Valender mines. Remember? Must be a soul eater around here. I can hear the animals. They're afraid.
Aye. Let's keep a lookout for other kills. Soul eaters hide in plain sight.
See, I told you. Oh god. It's gonna be another one of those. I think just try and do I am not good with names.
Well, he's a newbie,
Yeah.
he just sprung up in the...
Basically, we got to save him. Yeah, because he took down 2 wyverns, so why not? Stop releasing them. You're giving away your position too much.
I see an altar up there. If we can reach it, we can change the time of day.
They're just charming them.
It's a sign we're on the right trail.
We're getting close. I remember last time it looked just like a pile of rocks at first.
Slay the soul eater.
Turn that into your mission?
Here's something over there.
I've got a thing there as if you have to come...
Which way?
Dragon!
Which one is it focused on now? Mission.
It should still be the same.
Is it?
I've still got a head over there.
That one's right near you. Is that where that wyvern? Wyvern or wyvern or however you want to pronounce it.
Why is he focusing on us? Like, there's 3 enemies right there.
Perhaps he likes things with 2 legs.
What's through here then?
Heads to the left.
Celestial
Oh, it's
altar.
the altar.
Hey! Hey! Wait, are you doing it? Oh.
Was he stuck?
Don't do it! How dare he? That's weird. He wasn't actually doing. He wasn't grabbing him. I take it we can't actually go through here then. Oh, so
Why can you only open them from one side?
Huh. That growth thingy looks weird.
What's that? Oh,
Drops them.
Ah, isn't that interesting?
What is it?
Haven't a clue. Hence the interest. Still, crystals are valuable. Perhaps we'll find a use for it.
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks are not like the others.
Is that what he means? Can I get to this without alerting him? Let's take on this wyvern.
Oh, he's, yeah, I thought it might be... How have I not taken any health out away?
Who are we focusing on right now?
I know, this says Soul Eater.
Oh god, it's right behind us. Not the wyvern. I was gonna say it's not. Oh. I can do my slowdown actually. Take out the second biggest target out. That's got to be the easiest thing to do. Oh god. Oh no. Give me that so I can throw. Oh.
Let's do some raging.
Oh god. Trying to get his. Oh, did that hurt? Oh, get him.
Is it gonna do it this time?
The dragon's here!
Not now,
Really
dragon.
good.
I'm in the middle of something. Oh god.
Did it not hurt them?
Oh,
No, that's haying it.
they had to do it right
Oh,
there.
oh. Have you got it?
Yes.
Oh.
Blinking dragon.
Huh? What? How did that literally went through
Dragon
me?
incoming!
I've got a thingy. Don't help me. Oh. Trying to pick it up. Oh!
You were lucky that what was it?
I did not want the dragon coming at me at the same time. That was just ridiculous.
It is over.
Maybe now life in this valley can flourish again.
I'm sure Anvari would be happy we killed another one at
Why
least.
don't you just pick it all in one
Right.
go?
The dwarf
Purified
put his soul
crystalline.
into a ring.
You needed that, didn't
That's
you?
right.
Yeah.
He created the Soul Eaters.
Hang on a minute.
Whatever happened
Another
to
one?
the annoying bugger anyway?
Hang on a
That's
second,
got like
let's just-
health stuff on.
Very high luck chance to grant a health burst on any successful runic attack kill.
That's your other boon of valor. Why is there so many of the same colour?
Spartan Rage. Valor heals less but provides a powerful buff of strength and life steal for a duration.
What's the lifesteal? Is that
So basically if you're
You
hitting
hit
an
them,
enemy, then
you
you
get-
gain a bit of health. But that one might be quite a good one, but if I actually had a spare
depends on if
slot...
you wanted to swap any of the others around.
Oh, he's got this to unlock now.
You
Is that
use his
that's
hex on-
literally no, but that's like the last thing to get. So
Can
he's
you do
actually
anything?
maxed out.
Can you do anything? You've got axe and blade ones. Saying it's got
Oh, because I've done some.
and you got this one now. It's unlocked.
How? Because I haven't got the mod tokens while sprinting. So that's the leaping forwards one, right? So I can do. That's only slightly increasing damage. Greatly increases burn of skill. You'd be better off going with the greatly one, right?
Yeah, more than slightly.
Slightly damage isn't really that interesting. I swear I haven't got. It says I can purchase it.
Can be instantly charged when.
When
Triangles
triangle is
for-
pressed momentarily after any blades of chaos. Might be worth getting. I've got plenty of skill. I finished in here then.
It's just putting on an elemental thing. Like that. Finish with
So
sickle.
slightly increases damage or moderately increases stun or element. So that's the throwing. I might do that, right?
And then got 3 of them that do elemental ones.
Yeah, I
or 4
know.
of them actually.
I don't really sort of use that very often though, so you see, I've still got that one to unlock. And there's quite a lot the spear was because I haven't
Lot of
unlocked.
level 6.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
got the.
I lent him to Sindri and he said he lost him.
Lost him.
That's one favour done, but I want to try and
Got
find.
some blood.
Huh? Hello.
Do multiple ones.
Hey, Mimir, do you ever notice Thor talk
Did you do
with
more
his
than
hammer?
one?
Oh, still doing that, is he?
Me
Yeah.
too.
Is he, like,
Oh.
charming the steel or casting a spell or something?
You got to do it from the
No.
other side.
Just a weird.
Wouldn't have thought it'd
bloke.
make any difference.
Oh,
Seriously.
there's a snap behind some tall bit of grass.
Oh god. I hate those things. Can you actually get round the other side of that? It's not leading round there.
Oh,
It doesn't make any
sometimes it's not
sense.
doing it.
should be able to do it. It's like going red as if...
Ah, typically those weak spots come in threes. Maybe there's another somewhere around here.
No. So what, do I have to go around this way then? No. That led to... That didn't... Where am I supposed to go?
Is it somewhere higher up? From where those other ones were?
There's a chest up there.
Is there any... Can you go through that thing?
It's like a gate. Sorry, Atreus. There's like a gate round there, right? Thing is, looking at the map isn't that easy. That goes down round here.
You think it'd be nearby
Brother,
because you're
What's
taking
the
that
biggest thing you've ever fought?
bit of wall
I
out?
do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet.
Do we just continue around this way? Unless it goes further around. I
This
just
looks
heard
like
a
an
raven.
arena.
I just heard a raven.
Say the
Skinner rat. Oh, is it? Could this be?
Plants. Need to hit the mother plant.
Oh yeah.
Is that over here?
Yeah, I've got to follow it all. That one? I don't think it is.
You've got to follow. Oh, it's going through there. I can't get to it.
Let's just carry on here then. We didn't need a throw,
Does it
but there we go.
drop something? The other one did.
It's hidden.
Another one of those mysterious crystals.
Is that supposed to be slightly different?
Is that wall?
Just about to check actually if it was around. It's leading to the basin actually.
Is this slightly higher than that? Can't tell where you
Great.
is that
Now we
gate
can move the sun and moon.
get there.
Do I need...
There, look. It is on the other side.
Right.
Oh,
I don't know. But do I need to turn it to
well, some
night
of
time?
the areas were blocked off, weren't they? You got that?
Let's get that. That's handy. Kick. I want to try and end the episode of finding him now. I must have missed some things in there.
This place has looked better.
Would have been a shame to have left that behind.
What?
What you need now?
I have no idea. What was it?
armor,
Oh my
but-
gosh, there's more. There's more
Hunter's
arms.
brand. Dragon scaled breastplate.
Holding L2 for several seconds grants a buff increasing all ranged attack damage for a short. That takes a lot from vitality and defense
That's because it's not upgraded.
though. Look at that though.
That says
Dragon's Fury. Blocks and parries grant a buff of increasing strength and defense with each stack. Resets when damage is taken.
That takes a bit from vitality. Dragon claw.
I've got a dragon claw. Is that
Yeah.
supposed to hint that I've got to
20 dragon tooth.
Hunter's brand? According to that, you can actually get that particular one, but it does take on. Just something fall down. I don't
Still
know.
hear that raven.
range damage increase, shield damage increase. Just leave it for the moment, actually.
Feels like there was something else.
Where's that raven, though?
That's nearby. Is that near the tree?
I just saw something.
Yeah, you can't get it from this angle.
Oh, hang on. Can I get it from here, though?
Father, can we build a lyre together?
The instrument. Why?
We hunt, we train. Those are the only two things you do to distract yourself.
They are not
Oh,
distractions.
of course not.
I just thought it'd be nice to learn some music. You could teach me, and... No, it's stupid. Never mind.
Just playing some music. Oh, a bit dark.
What was the sound of... What was that?
It's almost like you released something. Yeah. How's he instantly there? What's this green thing? Like a wraith.
There's a chest over there, though. How do I get to there?
You have to sort of go
But,
silly.
yeah, so all those things I can do another time, but well, how do I get...
That might be where he's trying to break into.
Do you think?
That's slightly to the left.
It's almost like something sitting there.
Yeah, I reckon it's through there.
Well, I've opened... Well, I've unlocked that. Oh, dragon, no.
He's always coming around here. Hitting cliffs.
Watch out! Dragon!
Oh god, I didn't mean to... Oh gosh, the stun's already up. Quick, get him. Can we use this dude to beat the dragon up a bit?
No, well, now can you? He's up there.
Oh, I've got no one to beat it up with him. Ah, dang it.
You're gonna beat
Where's
him.
my Where's my axe? No.
And now that bloody thing's joining in.
Hey, what? Is it going to actually hurt it then?
Yes, it is. He detects him. So he can help him fall as well.
See, his arrows are bouncing off it. That... It barely did anything.
There'll be some certain enemies that's better than... Why can't it get rid of these things?
Yeah,
As soon as that
exactly.
dies?
You'd think it would. I should use a bit of rage, but can I actually... Oh, I can.
Did you get a resurrection stone while you
No.
Wish
I
this
did,
one were like the
did I?
dragons in Midgard. They were nice.
They were also intelligent dwarves who had been transformed into dragons.
Still,
The dwarfs... Dragons used to be dwarves.
I think they mentioned something like that. We freed them in the previous game.
hey, Brock.
You make
Oh,
up
we're
your
just here
mind.
to purchase this.
Hitting the road or chewing the fat?
Chewing what fat? What are you talking about? So hopefully this is actually going to get us closer to what's his face. It began with a B. What?
Or just think burger.
These new socks.
What has happened?
They're wet.
They will dry.
You know, I
But
just
it's
thought
socks.
you were gonna say that.
Then why did you ask?
I'm really not sure.
They will dry.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Eventually, before you
Get,
get
just randomly talk about your soggy socks. Get some help on
I think that's where I've got to go, isn't it? But I want to see this chest. What, they just got this random plants? Oh god,
it's
it's
going to be too Valley the Oak. Who are you when you're at home?
Oh,
Not them. What is that?
who the hell is
him.
that?
Oh, it's one of those travellers.
Cheating. Oh god.
I didn't
Took
stop
a
him in
swipe.
his
How
tracks.
dare you?
Fairly good. Oh.
Oh god.
Oh,
God, no.
There you go. Dodged a bit early.
He delayed that time.
Keeping you on your toes.
God. Yeah. Have some of this though. That's not going to stun him though, is it?
And you're getting smacked about while you do it.
Three. What's
that's
it
not
mean by
fair.
3 seals?
Oh,
Oh, what?
oh yeah, that was a bit quick. What?
How about I do some of this?
I'll be turning around to meet you.
We won't be doing. I had to have that bloody weapon out, didn't I? These arrows actually doing anything? These arrows are barely doing anything. Come on, lunatic attacks.
Don't even get.
Oh god, no, I did it too early. Ah, nothing ready.
Barely flinching. Oh, nearly cut you down to size there. What's the dropping any health of you?
Oh my god. Yeah. And I just got this.
Got the wrong weapon.
Yeah, he does it on purpose. Oh god.
His stun seems to go down really quick.
No.
Can't anything to get.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Soup, you don't get a chance.
He does them quite quickly, and yet the other ones are quite.
Because he's obviously very different. Anything? No, nothing.
Why can't that hurt him with the explosion? You can throw your spears and explode.
Oh god. He's getting
Ranged
angry.
attack.
Oh gosh. I didn't know. Suddenly his stun's gone up. That's supposed to happen.
Oh, this was
What's that
safe.
about? Maybe that journal he dropped could tell us more.
Journal. Whetstone.
The path
He-
of lies.
Oh, that wasn't
Written by. Here.
Biggie.
Big, that's him.
Perhaps
Big,
that's
we've
who
got to
this
save
fella
him.
has it out for.
Big in.
Nice. Big burger.
Oh, dang it. Now I've got to get another
Resurrection.
stone, yeah.
Ah,
After all
another
that.
crystal. Best hold on to it until we can figure out what to do with it.
All these shards you're supposed to put together?
I didn't think it would be as far to go as this, but it is. Looks like it's going to be an extra long episode. I just wanted to end on saving Big.
Fellas!
Hey, Brock.
Just back for the, you know, the usual.
We got
Good,
more
my
lip
regular.
flapping to do or no?
Lip flapping. Come on, let's go. Quick, quick. Chop, chop. Oh, God, there's another raven. Can I get that from you?
Yeah, better, you know, we're saying we have better luck with the spear.
No doubt about it. Just like the frozen lightning bolt in Midgard.
Yet I have never been here.
Oh,
We keep doing that. You got 10 more to give.
fireworks again. How many does he have?
Why is no one else out there looking for him?
Because we've got to do all their dirty work. They only cared about rescuing Freya. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, what we got to do to... Shit. No,
It's
we
probably
got
going
up
to be
against
against the dragon, yeah. It's a tough.
We're in his little playground.
Got him cornered.
What cornered?
The Crimson Dread. You can have some of that. Ooh. Actually, he's not as tough as I thought he would be.
You might be eating your words, you know. don't jinx it.
I'm just going to use all my... I mean, why not? Eh.
You can blow him up. Oh, he was standing right there.
I'll have to draw... Oh, that was close.
Hey.
I'll run there.
You got his stun up.
Oh, God. Can you shoot your arrow that far, Atreus? Oh,
Get out there.
I just noticed.
That
Oh,
was
it's
a
a
big
big
shot.
one. Where is he? Where is he?
How'd he just go for that tree?
Target weak
Oh,
points.
is that what that square was?
Where?
Can you use your spear to blow? You've got some on him, haven't you? No? I thought you had
was.
some. Didn't really do it.
Oh! Ah!
Yeah. Thing is, you lost all that stuff you had on you now. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, because that took a big chunk out of his health instead, so yeah. Oh, God. You stop that nonsense. Oh, I have the
Don't
other
want
one.
to die.
actually. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Hey! Come on, he's nearly down. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, yes. That's actually a smaller dragon than the one we've come across. Crimson's red name.
Now we just gotta find Birger.
It does sound like burger, doesn't it? But it's Birger.
Purified crystalline.
Ooh.
God, you collected all these enchantments.
Enchantments?
Why is there so many of them?
Is that neat? I know I've got 2 of them.
That gives you 20 cooldown. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, that says that'll add 20 cooldown on.
You've got 2 other purple ones you've got.
Yeah.
You wanted
so
more
that would
cooldown,
that's just like a bonus. So that's just against status afflicted enemies. Is that a rift?
Let's just focus on
yeah, exactly.
Burger.
Big, yeah.
Let's head that way. I just suddenly stop letting loose his fireworks.
You probably heard the dragon attack. Thing is, I'm surprised at the motherlode. I'm surprised the dragon didn't actually.
Over here.
Bigger. You're alive.
No, thank you. You saved us back on the boat. Right, Father?
It was foolish. And appreciated.
There's a mystic gateway nearby, but I have no stone for it.
We do.
I can't believe you survived that fall. How'd you do it?
I rolled.
So we've got to unlock the gateway.
Talk later.
So we've just got to lead him over here and then open the gateway for him and he can go back.
Literally go up to that deer. Mystical deer.
Big man, the boss needs your help coaxing this stag back to the World Tree. The boss needs your help, mind you. Not me. I'm doing great. Got a belly full of stag feed. Living life, but yeah. Talk to him back at the realm between realms when you got a moment.
Oh God. A stag for all seasons. What's that supposed to mean?
You've got to go talk to the boss first before doing that.
God, both.
You're right there.
I'm just gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to do some of these favors in the background.
I have no need for this.
I
Maybe
just
I'll
want to
see you
do
back
this
at the
one.
camp.
And under different circumstances, one hopes.
To the scroll.
Well, with Birger safe, we can get out of here. Or explore some more, if you wanna.
You've got to do some exploring. It's a huge
Shield, is it?
Shield attachment.
That says temporary slowdown surrounding enemies when parried. Low luck chance.
So it's only quite a low chance of doing that anyway.
Mind you, it gives you luck, but it takes it away from cooldown.
Yeah. Which helps with obviously my runic. That's just it. Oh, you're supposed to go down. How many? Oh, it's that one. Emblem of the Nine Realms increases melee damage during realm shift. Is that the only one it was moaning about? Oh. So we finally got there and saved Birger.
Yeah,
setting off all those fireworks. We killed a small dragon. We scraped by that. We scraped by a sub boss as well. One of those traveller-like enemies.
Was it you only managed to die 2 times this time? I think.
Well, that's a feat.
That's a record for you.
Exactly, especially when it was just one against Heimdall, but he was asking for it. I'm glad he's gone because he was annoying. And he can't threaten Atreus, so there we go. Exactly. So we're going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit that like button and leave a comment below. And hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. As I said before, I'm probably going to do some of these favours in the background because obviously there's a lot. There is just a lot to get through again.
And they seem to sort of just throw them at you all at the same time.
Exactly. So I'll do some of those, do a bit of exploring, and then we'll continue from, with the main quest with you guys. So hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. So until then, bye.